right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect wherever you may be. And I'm gonna hop straight into it because this past Saturday we was on the line preaching and teaching, and the Spirit fell upon us and gave us a nice little breakdown. Because you got these guys with these scoff videos about the 12 tribe signs, and see, that was a hook. It was the hook to get them, all right? It was the hook to get them, get them in, and it was a big lie, or whoop the bam, or however you want to put it. But listen, you goddamn right, it was the hook. How else was Elijah? How else was John the Baptist, all right, going to return the heart of the children to the fathers and the fathers to the children, all right? Them knowing who they are. How else was he going to do it? You got to reel them in. You got to hook them. So since you want to go on that word hook, you goddamn right. It's called being fishers of men. So guess what? It got me. That 12 tribe sign, that's what made me woke up. Because I knew about the 12 tribes. But when I seen it in person, I was wooed. I said, this is it. So you goddamn right, it's the hook. All right? It's called being fishermen of men. And even if it was by gal, nigga, it was to wake up the elect. But see, niggas ain't spiritual at all. So I'm going to hop straight into it. Goddamn right, it was the hook. This is Malachi 4:5-6. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh. And he should turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers, lest I should come and smite the earth with a curse. Which Yahweh, by Hashem Shai, is coming to smite this earth with a curse. But when John the Baptist was in the wilderness preparing the way, Israel knew who they were, man. All right? Israel knew exactly who they were. So the Jews, for the most part, all right? Because that's where John the Baptist was at. All right? He didn't go to the Gentiles. He was dealing with the circumcision, right? So when did it come to pass that Elijah turned the hearts of the children back to the fathers? All right? That happened with Abba Bibbins. And if you niggas don't want to believe that, all right, so what? So what? All right? So what? Okay? Because by that 12 tribes sign being made, hey, that woke up a lot of people, man. All right? That was the beginning. All right? When Abba was on the scene, hey, that was the beginning of, Israel coming back to who they were or who they are. All right, because it said in the place where you are not called the children of Yahweh, there you should be called the sons of the living power, man. All right? So we have to have that sign, man, because we're labeled as bywords now. All right? So you have to link it up. All right? And this is all according to faith. Spirit bear witness with our spirits. All right? That we are the children of the Most High. And that includes the tribes. Okay? So, I'm going to go from there to Matthew 17:10. And his disciples asked him, saying, why then the scribes say that Elias must come? All right? Because they was asking this, like, the scribes say, Elijah must come and all things is going to be restored, basically, roughly paraphrased, but it's in the scripture above. And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, now listen to this closely. He said, Elias truly shall come first. Now this is after John the Baptist is dead. So Yahweh Shai it's a spiritual conversation that will go over a lot of people here. They say, yeah, he is going to come first. Although he already came and died, but it's a lot deeper. It's talking about this time. He said, yeah, surely Elias should come first. All right? And restore all things. Now, when John the Baptist was on the scene, was all things restored? No. Everything wasn't restored. Apparently not, because after John the Baptist died, apparently the 12 were still looking for all things to be restored. All right? That didn't happen yet. Now, this is what Yahweh Shai say, but I say unto you that Elijah is come already. And they knew him not. have done unto him whatever so they listed. Likewise, all right. He said, likewise, so also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood they spake of him, of John the Baptist, Salaki. All right. But going back up, he said, Elias truly shall come first, which means after John the Baptist was dead and gone already, Yahweh Shah was still saying, listen, Elijah is still going to come back first to restore all things. All right. But he gave him another hit. Hey, Elijah already came and gone. Nobody really knew it. All right. So, hey, this was very deep. All right. It's talking about this time, man. Okay. Now, this is Ezekiel 37:16. It says, moreover, son of man, take thee one stick, plank, right? Write upon it for Judah and for the children of, and for the children of Israel and his companions. All right? Who's Judah and his companions? That consists of Judah, Levi, and Benjamin. Okay? And it says, he says, then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel and his companions. Now, who is that? The northern kingdom. All right? Ephraim and his companions, that consists of the whole northern kingdom. And all of the house of Israel and his companions, and join them one to another until one stick, that they become one in one hand. Which means, okay, we already know because Jake be bugged out. Oh, well, that's just talking about the tribes coming back together. Well, hold on, nigga. If we can't label the tribes, how do we know the tribes are coming back together? We need that sign, all right? Because the same place we were oppressed together is where we coming together. The same place where we were oppressed together is the same place where we're going to be called the sons of the living power. Okay? Now, listen to this. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what meanest by these? Saying to them, now listen, we have that sign outside. So that captures that's a fishing mechanism for Jake to hook them in. There you go, to hook them in. Stop, nigga, think. Do you see yourself on this board? Do you see your ancestors? That's the hook, nigga. Of course it's the hook. But see, y'all not even spiritual enough to know that we're fishermen of men. Okay? Nonetheless, it says, thus saith Yahweh, behold. He says, say unto them, thus saith Yahweh thy power, behold, I shall take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, in the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one, and they should be one in my hand. Exactly. Yahweh Shemiel Shah bringing the tribes back together. But nonetheless, why was this stick needed? See, Jake be too stuck in the past, man. You gotta understand, a lot of things are manifold. A lot of things are for our learning, like Romans 15:4 say. A lot of them things are for our learning. All right. Now it says this. Now, going in on the sign, right? Well, that was the hook. It was the big ladder to bring them into the school and do whatever the hell they, the damn scoffer said they was trying to do, right? Or whatnot. Well, guess what? Check this out. Matthew 4:19. He's saying unto them, follow me, I will make you fishers of men. So you goddamn right. How do you catch fish? Hook. Hook them. So that was a spiritual hook for the elect to wake up. Okay? All right? It says, Jeremiah 16:16, which these dumb niggas got their own spin on that, but whatever. I'm going to preach it to you how it's supposed to be preached. Behold, I will send for many fishers, which is us, them same fishers that Yahweh Shai made, all right? Because we're fishers. So guess what we got to do? We got to hook the elect. We got to hook the people. We got to draw them in, all right? Hook them, okay? And they shall fish them, all right? So we only fishing for the elect. We only looking for the elect, all right? Everything else that's caught in that net, like Yahweh Shai, the kingdom of heaven is likened to a net cast into the sea. We only want the good vessels. Everything else, fuck them, man. All right? Fuck them, because they gonna fall out anyway. And they should hunt them out of every mountain and every hill and the holes of the rocks. All right, what you are. And hey, we gonna hunt everybody. All right, you 2/3 niggas included, man. Like how should I say, him that do not want me to roll over him, basically, slay him at my feet. So good, we about to become hunters. All right, hey, y'all didn't want the hook then? Y'all don't want the hook now? Guess what? Y'all gonna get a threshing hook. All right, like a sickle. That's gonna be your fucking hook, man. And it's gonna be off with your neck. All right, now this is 2 Corinthians 12 and 16. But be it so, I did not burn you, neithertheless, being crafty, I caught you with guile. So even if it was a hook, even if it was a lie, guess what? That was to get Jake, to get the elect to wake up. Okay? Deceivers and yet true. Right? Because you niggas look at us like we deceivers, but yet what we saying is true. Yet what High Priest y'all said was true at the end of the day. All right? Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans of that descent, are Israelites. Now mixed amongst them, you have fucking heathens. All right? And guess what? Mixed upon the actual heathens, you have Israelites. We're scattered abroad. We look like any and everything. All right? But to get Jake hooked in, that sign had to be made. And there's no falsehood about that sign. So if Jake wants to say, well, how do you know Manasseh is actually this? Nigga, at the end of the day, they Israelites. At the end of the day, I look like a straight up Judite. But I believe by faith that I'm a Reubenite because that's what the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is telling me. And I have a spirit of a Reubenite, man. But see, none of these niggas are spiritual at all. You know why they ain't spiritual? Because they ain't got no goddamn oil. Because if they were spiritual, guess what? They would have bought the oil. And now we trimming our lamps. We turning up the truth, all right? As in increasing the lamp and the light, increasing, kicking out these words. And niggas are stuck on certain things that don't even matter. Now you want to revamp the whole 12 tribe sign? Because you believe it's wrong? What? Nigga, we eating. Y'all niggas ain't about to starve us. Fuck y'all. You teach that to your congregation, man. All right? Because for Jake, we're bywords and proverbs. So that's Negroes, African Americans, Latinos, so on and so forth. We need to be called by ancient names. Genesis 49 said latter day. Nigga, we are in the latter of the latterest days. All right? And this is what's going on, man. So if you don't believe that, nigga, so what? You just mad. You got your panties in a bunch. Nigga, you mad. Now everything got to be changed around. Now everything has to be changed around, man. Makes no sense. Okay? Makes no sense. As a matter of fact, when you read Isaiah, it says, one should prescribe himself by the name of Jacob. All right? It says, one should say, I am the Lord's. All right? One should say, I'm of Israel. I believe I butchered it, but nonetheless, it's us calling ourselves Israelites again. All right? We was called these bywords and proverbs. Yeah, we could call ourselves the Israelites, but guess what? We're of the tribes. All right? So, hey, guess what? If you had an actual Israelite, all right, that by his faith or by his thought believed that, I may be Manasseh, that's cool. I'm an Israelite at the end of the day. So that's nothing to get all bigged out and get into your feelings about. Ariya this, Ariya that, Abba Bims. Man, then don't talk in Hebrew. Because we literally are saying our language by faith. We believe that this is the Lashawan Kodash. But where's the scriptures on that? You can't truly prove that, well, is that the Lashawan Kodash? Man, beat it, man. All right? Beat it. Okay? So with that, man, hey, you goddamn right that the 12 tribe sign was a hook. Guess what? It got the elect. It got the elect going, all right? It got them to wake up, all right? It got the vast majority of the people to know who the vocal point of the Israelites, who the vocal point of the Israelites are. Although we scattered abroad, but guess what? There was a certain place where we were oppressed together in the lands of the north, which niggas are bugged out on that too, man. All right, because it said Judah and Israel should walk out of the, should walk together. When did Judah and Israel walk together and basically in righteousness and went back to the kingdom? Right? That's going to happen here. We're walking together now, and then we're going to get saved. Deliverance. Okay? If any nigga got something to oppose or say against that, guess what? Fuck him. And let that man die the death. All right? And I'm going to be straight up. And don't forgive me or excuse me for the French I'm about to use. Fuck you niggas. That's false prophets. Anything that goes against this doctrine, and I'm talking about the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, whether you niggas believe it's man-made, I don't give a fuck what you nigga believes. All right? Romans 3:3, so what? Does that make them not Israelites? That makes everything that the Lord said null and void? Fuck you, nigga. Find a corner and die. All right? So with that, I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone. All right? And all the ancient prophets before them. And I really mean that because guess what? All these ancient prophets are the same man coming back now. All right? So you niggas better be mindful of who the fuck you may be talking to, man. And that's straight up. All right? Salutation to the elect wherever you may be. All right? Of the 12 tribes. Hey, and death to you 2/3 and death to you false prophets. Abab, Babar, and for you false prophets, hey, what is it? Ka, Halab.